Hello, you wonderful people, and welcome back to Learn English with Smart Podcast. I'm Chloe.
And I'm James, and we are so excited to have you with us today. Chloe, I have a question for you. What's one word that makes most English learners start to sweat a little bit?
Ooh, that's a good one. Is it pronunciation or maybe phrasal verbs?
Both are excellent guesses, but today we're talking about the big one, the G word, grammar.
Ah, yes, grammar. The source of all joy and terror. The reason why people buy huge, heavy textbooks that mostly get used as doorstops.
Exactly. And that's why today's episode is going to be a huge relief for so many of you. The title of our episode is The 80-20 Grammar Rule. Master 95% of English with only 5 core concepts.
I love the sound of that. You're telling me we don't need to memorize 300 different rules? You're telling me we can forget some of them?
I am telling you exactly that. We're applying the famous 80-20 principle, also known as the Pareto principle. It states that for many things, roughly 80% of the results come from 20% of the effort. We've done the work and identified the 20% of English grammar that will give you 80% or even 95% of the results in daily conversation.
So this isn't about being lazy, it's about being smart. It's about building a powerful foundation so you can communicate confidently instead of getting lost in details you'll barely ever use.
You got it. So grab a coffee, get comfortable, and get ready to throw away your grammar anxiety. We're diving into the 5 core concepts you actually need. Are you ready for number 1?
Let's do it. What's our first foundational concept?
Okay, core concept number 1 is subject-verb agreement.
Ah, the absolute bedrock. This sounds simple, but it's something even intermediate learners sometimes get wrong, and it's a major giveaway that you're a learner.
It is, but the core idea is incredibly simple. It's all about making sure your subject and your verb are friends. They have to agree with each other. The main rule you need to remember is for the present tense. For he, she, and it, the verb gets an S.
It's that simple. Not he go to the store, but he goes to the store. Not she like coffee, but she likes coffee.
Precisely. Let's hear it in a mini dialogue. Imagine 2 friends talking.
A. Does your brother still live in London?
B. No, he moves to Manchester next month. He thinks it's a great city.
A. Oh, my sister lives there. She loves it.
See? He moves, he thinks, she lives, she loves. It's a simple pattern. For I, you, we, and they, there's no S. I like coffee. They live in London. If you can master this one simple rule, your English will instantly sound so much more natural. It's like the first button on a shirt. If you get it right, everything else falls into place. If you get it wrong, the whole shirt looks a bit weird.
What a great analogy. So that's number 1. Make your subjects and verbs agree. It's the foundation of every single English sentence. What's next on our 80-20 list, James?
Core concept number 2 is the big 3 tenses.
Oh no, tenses. I can feel the anxiety coming back. Present perfect continuous, past perfect, my head is spinning.
Whoa, calm down. This is the 80-20 rule, remember? We are not talking about all 12 tenses. We're talking about the 3 you will use 95% of the time. The past simple, the present simple, and the future simple.
Okay, I can handle 3. That sounds manageable. So break it down for us.
Absolutely. Present simple is for habits, routines, and facts. Things that are generally true. For example, I work as a designer. Or the sun rises in the east.
Got it. Like, I drink 2 cups of coffee every morning. That's my routine, my reality.
Exactly. Then you have past simple. This is for finished actions in the past. The key word is finished. I watched a great movie yesterday. She visited her parents last week.
The action is over, done, in the past. Simple enough. And the future?
Future simple, most commonly using will or going to. It's for decisions, predictions, or plans. I will call you later. Or it looks like it's going to rain.
So let's see if I can make a little story using only the big three. I live in a small apartment, present. Yesterday, I cleaned the entire place, past. Tomorrow, I will relax all day, future.
Perfect. You just told a complete, clear story. Of course, other tenses are useful for adding detail and nuance. But with these three, you can communicate almost anything you want. Master them first. The others are just seasoning.
The big three, past, present, future, simple. I feel better already. What's our third core concept for today, James?
Core concept number 3 is mastering modal verbs.
Ooh, I like these. These are the little helper verbs that add so much meaning to a sentence, right?
They're like the attitude verbs. They express things like ability, possibility, permission, or advice. The most common ones are can, could, will, would, should, may, might, and must.
And the great thing is the grammar is easy. You just put the modal verb before the main verb, and the main verb doesn't change. No s, no ing, no nothing.
Exactly. It's beautifully simple. Let's look at a few examples to see how they change the attitude of a sentence. The basic sentence is, you go to the party. Now let's add some modals. Possibility, you could go to the party. Ability, you can go to the party. Advice, you should go to the party. Obligation, you must go to the party.
It's amazing how one little word completely changes the meaning. You should go is friendly advice. You must go sounds much more serious, like an order.
It's a huge part of sounding polite and natural. Instead of saying, give me some water, which is very direct and can sound rude, a native speaker would almost always use a modal. Could I please have some water?
Or asking for help, not help me, but can you help me? Or even more politely, could you help me for a second? Mastering modals isn't just about grammar, it's about social skills.
You've hit the nail on the head. So focus on understanding the feeling or attitude behind can, could, should, and would. They are your best friends for sounding polite, making suggestions, and talking about possibilities. This is definitely in our top 5.
Okay, we've had subject-verb agreement, the big three tenses, and modal verbs. We have 2 left. What is number 4?
Core concept number 4 is a big one. It's the one that causes so much confusion. We're talking about articles, a, an, and the.
Oh boy, yes, the tiny words that create giant headaches. Why are they so tricky?
Because many languages don't have them, so the concept feels strange. But again, the 80-20 rule can save us. We can simplify it to one core idea: general versus specific.
Okay, I like simple. Explain general versus specific.
You use a or an when you're talking about a general, non-specific thing. It could be any one of many. For example, I need to buy a phone. Which phone? We don't know. Any phone. It's a general idea.
I want to watch a movie tonight. It could be a comedy, a drama, any movie. It's not a specific one. Okay, that makes sense. So when do we use the?
You use the when you are talking about a specific thing that both the speaker and the listener know about. It's unique or has been mentioned before. For example, I need to charge the phone. Which phone? My phone, the one I'm holding. It's specific.
So if I continue my movie example, I could say, I want to watch a movie tonight. The movie my friend recommended is on Netflix. In the first sentence, it's general. In the second, we know exactly which movie. It's now specific.
You've got it. Let's do a quick dialogue. A, I saw a great documentary last night. B, oh really? What was the documentary about? A, it was about an explorer who found a lost city. B, wow, the lost city must have been incredible.
I see the pattern. The first time something is mentioned, it's often a or an. Once it becomes known in specific, it switches to the. Of course, there are other rules for the, like for unique things such as the sun or the moon, but this general versus specific idea is the main one.
It is. If you can just ask yourself, am I talking about a specific thing or a general thing? You'll get it right 80 to 90% of the time. And that is a fantastic start.
Okay, this is amazing. I feel like my brain is being decluttered. We've reached our final, number 5, core grammar concept. What is it, James?
Core concept number 5 is essential for actual conversation. It is correct question formation.
This is so important. You can know all the grammar in the world, but if you can't ask a question correctly, you can't have a two-way conversation.
Exactly. And again, there's a simple system. Most questions in English are formed using a magic helper verb at the beginning. The most common helpers are do, does, did, and the verb to be. Am, is, are, was, were.
Let's start with do and does. These are for present simple questions.
Right. The structure is helper verb plus subject plus main verb. So instead of saying, you like pizza, you ask, do you like pizza? Instead of, she works here, you ask, does she work here? Notice how the S from works disappears when we use does. Does carries the S for us.
That's a great tip. And for the past tense, it's even easier. You just use did for everything. Did you watch the game? Did she finish the report? And again, the main verb is in its simple form. Not did you watched, but did you watch?
It's a clean, reliable formula. And the other main type of question is with the verb to be. With these, you just invert the subject and the verb. So the statement, you are tired, becomes, are you tired? The statement, he was late, becomes, was he late?
So the key is to stop making statement questions, where you just raise your voice at the end, like, you are from Spain? It's okay in very informal chat, but to speak correctly, you need to use the helper verb or the inversion, like, are you from Spain?
That is the whole secret. If you can master asking questions with do, does, did, and the verb to be, you have the keys to unlock any conversation.
Wow. So let's recap our 5 core concepts, the 20% of grammar that gives you 95% of the results.
Number 1, subject-verb agreement. He goes, they go.
Number 2, the big 3 tenses, past, present, and future simple.
Number 3, mastering modal verbs. Can, could, should, would.
Number 4, articles, based on general versus specific, a/an versus the.
And number 5, correct question formation, using do, does, did, and to be.
Honestly, James, if a learner becomes truly confident with just these 5 areas, their ability to communicate would be massive. They could tell stories, ask for what they need, understand others, and express their feelings.
And that's the whole point. Communication is the goal, not being a walking grammar encyclopedia. Don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good. Build your house with this strong foundation of 5 concepts, and then you can worry about adding the fancy decorations later.
I couldn't agree more. This has been so helpful, and I hope it's been a huge relief for all of you listening. Grammar doesn't have to be a monster under the bed.
Just a small, manageable one you can easily make friends with. That's all the time we have for today, everyone. We really hope you found this 80-20 approach useful.
If you did, please consider liking, subscribing, and maybe even leaving a comment below telling us which of these 5 concepts you're going to focus on first. We love hearing from you.
Until next time, keep learning, keep practicing, and don't be afraid of the G word. Bye for now.
Goodbye, everyone.